I'm Dawson from The Ongoing Concept, and this is a crazy tour story that we all had a few months back. We were in New Jersey going to a Wawa, because that's apparently the cool thing to do. And so we were there, we dropped off, there's a Bank of America right next to it, and we use Bank of America, so we were like, let's deposit all of our money from that night. So we stopped at the Wawa. It was kind of like one of those situations where you didn't really have a place to park, so we just kind of took up a bunch of lanes. And I headed over to Bank of America.
Me and Parker and Alyssa, I think, were all inside, and we heard the cop say, "Who's the idiot that parked in the handicap spot?" Because it was like...
Oh, really? That happened?
Yeah, the entire row was taken up by everything.
And, again, this is at 2 o'clock in the morning, so like no one's around. So yeah, I'm at the Bank of America. I come back. I see that there's 2 cop cars there. I go into the van and hang out, and Alyssa's in the passenger seat, who's our merch girl, tour manager, whatever. She's here, and I'm here, and I see this lady come out. She's got coffee. She comes up to Alyssa's door, bangs on it, and goes, "Yeah, you're in the handicap spot. Move. You need to move. Get out of here," or something like that. Really rude. Very rude. It's like, okay, I'll go. So I pull out of the parking lot. And it's kind of on a corner, so like the Wawa's here, the Bank of America is here, and there's this road, but there's a road right here too, separating Bank of America and Wawa. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go down the road and then turn here and go into the Bank of America parking lot. But I didn't realize it was a one-way, so I turn, and as soon as I'm like halfway into the road, I'm like, oh shoot, this is a one-way. And so I'm like, okay, I'm just going to, blast it over the friggin' that other road and get out of the way as fast as I can. And so I haul over there, and all of a sudden I'm just like, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get pulled over. And sure enough, Alyssa's like, yeah, she's definitely like getting in her car. And I'm like driving, I'm just gonna go park in the parking lot and just park there and wait for her to come yell at me. So she like flies around, blasts her like siren as if she's like trying to catch someone speeding at 100 miles an hour, and it's like a Grand Theft Auto situation, which it definitely wasn't. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get into this parking lot. She's right behind us. I park. Oh. She gets out of her car, walks up to our, door, and she's like, "You gonna do this to me tonight? You gonna do this to me? Is this what you're gonna do? I can't deal with this right now. I got my coffee." I'm like, I didn't say this, but I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, are you kidding me? I literally just did 1 second in the wrong lane, one way, at 2 o'clock in the morning with no one coming. So luckily there was another cop, an older guy, that was kind
of like good cop, bad cop kind of
thing.
He
was at the Wawa gas station thing as well. And so he followed her, got out of the car, and came to the other side of the passenger door and was like, "Hey, what's going on?" I'm like, "Well, we're from Idaho. This is New Jersey. We're on the other side of the country. And it's really late, we're tired. We went to Bank of America to drop off some money. We're getting some coffee so we can drive, 11 hours tonight. And I accidentally went down a one-way really quick because, your partner here told me to move, and so I did. And the guy's like, okay, I understand. I probably I wouldn't want to back up the van and trailer anyways. So he goes back, the lady goes back, and the lady straight up starts yelling at the other cop, really loud, "What are you doing? You don't do that. You can't just be nice to them." She's freaking out at this cop. I don't know, I felt like I was watching Lethal Weapon or something, and there's just Mel Gibson and whoever, Danny Glover yelling at each other, but it's what is going on? So she goes back in her car, does all of her stuff, comes back, and yeah, that nice guy came back and was like, "Hey guys, I understand it's late, just, don't do that again. Hope you guys have a safe drive." And the lady comes back and is like, "Giving you a warning, you better not do it again." Stuff. And, we were thinking about getting her license plate number because that's stupid. Rude cop. Very rude cop at 2 in the morning. She was probably really tired and cranky.